from your breaking news and weather authority. This is 13 Wham News at 11.
Begin with breaking news in Brighton, where dozens of firefighters are battling a large fire at this hour. This is happening near 12 Corners on Monroe Avenue. Good evening. I'm Karen Edwards.
I'm Matt Malloy. Crews have been on that scene for about 2 hours now. Let's get right to 13 Wham Stephen Pappas with what we know so far. And Stephen, over the last hour and a half or so, we've seen just a tremendous amount of smoke coming from that building behind you.
Yeah, Matt and Karen, we've moved since the 10 o'clock. We're now on South Whitten Road. We're getting a look at the backside of this building right now. Earlier, some flames that were shooting up. We didn't really see that from the front of that building at 10 o'clock, but right now, those flames seem to be a little bit more under control. We've seen sort of those firefighters that are standing right there now, breaking the glass on that window and now really attacking the roof of that structure with the water. That's where the fire was coming out of. Again, there's been dozens of emergency crews here on this scene. We've seen about 3 different fire companies, 4 now with Rochester showing up, between East Rochester, between Bushnell's Basin, and between Brighton as well. This on the 12 Corners area of Brighton. Again, still a very active scene at the moment. Those tower cranes that you've seen kind of spraying water, those weren't about a half an hour ago. Now they are. It's still very active. I mean, we've been here about an hour and a half, and the crews have been working very hard at figuring out this fire. And we did speak with some of the residents out here. It's been a big spectacle for a lot of the residents. There's been 40 or 50 people just kind of hanging out around watching this, and they said that it's a new appreciation for what first responders are doing.
You know, this is like a spectacle. I've never seen anything like this, and it gives you appreciation for the first responders, too. I mean, this is very dangerous.
And now at this time, the roads are still shut down here around South Whitten and Monroe Avenue. This is still a very active scene and investigation. We're going to continue to stay on this scene and give you as much information as we can as we get it. But for right now, reporting live in Brighton, Stephen Pappas, 13 Wham News.
7:02, and this morning cleanup continues in Brighton after a fire tore through a building near 12 Corners. Dozens of firefighters were called to Brownstein's Bagels on Monroe Avenue right around 9 o'clock last night. Look at those flames shooting through that building. Crews spent hours overnight putting out hot spots. Authorities say the building's construction made the fire difficult to get under control.
Challenge is just the construction of the building. So you say it's old building, it's a solid cement block, solid roof on the top of it. So, you know, when we can't get into it, we have to rely on the 2 master streams that are flowing water from the outside. And it slowly, as the roof kind of collapses, we can get in and get the fire out. So.
This was what the building looked like just earlier this morning. Just about an hour ago, you can see crews working to clean that business up, maybe boarding up those front windows. No injuries, thankfully, were reported. The cause is still under investigation. Brownstein Bagels wrote on Facebook that it will be closed to retail and wholesale until further notice, and it's unsure if normal operations will resume.
Now to new details on a devastating fire that tore through a popular bagel shop near Brighton's 12 Corners. Brownstein's burned for several hours. The fire leaving a hole in the heart of the bustling neighborhood.
Carly Miner spoke with neighboring businesses and joins us now with their reaction. Carly.
Yeah, Matt, Karen, today I spoke with 2 local business owners who tell me this is a loss for their Brighton community. Business owners along Monroe Avenue are in shock after longtime Brighton business Brownstein's Bagels caught fire Tuesday evening.
As a business owner, you know, it's your worst nightmare. You know, this is the thing that you wake up in the middle of the night hoping that never happens to you.
Carlo Peretti has owned this antique store across the street for nearly 3 years.
It's just such a great local business with such history.
Authorities say a 911 call came in around 9 p.m. for smoke coming from the building. They tell us the fire quickly spread to the entire structure until crews knocked it down nearly 3 hours later. No one was hurt. Natalie Ray says this type of loss is devastating for a small business owner.
These small businesses are our livelihood. But I have no doubt that everyone in Brighton and in the Rochester community will rally together and help them with whatever they need next.
A message on the Brownstein's website says the bakery will be unable to open for retail and wholesale. It remains unclear if the building is a total loss.
Hopefully these guys will make it back, and if not, it's a business that's going to be sorely missed around here.
The owner tells 13 WHAM his business has been here for 38 years, and he was planning to retire at the end of the year.
Especially at the end of all of our careers, it's such a feat to get there, and it's so sad to see it end in this way. So hopefully, whatever their family wants to do going forward, we're all here to support.
And I talked with the owner over the phone. He wasn't ready to speak on camera just yet. The fire remains under investigation. Matt?